This suitcase here, about 11 years ago, I was here on a Shabbat service Friday night, and the rabbi at that time was referencing this suitcase. I can't remember the story that he was telling, but I knew that he said there was something military about it, and a gentleman who was living in Martin's Run had dropped the suitcase off years ago. Never really knew how many years ago, but the gentleman was not a member of this synagogue, and he said, look, I'm getting older. I need someone to pass this along, otherwise they're just going to throw it out. So after the service, I went to the rabbi and said, you know what, let me look in it. I'll honor whatever is in it. He said, sure. I took it home, and about 2 hours later, opened it up, and I found an unopened Purple Heart, the 48-star flag that you see there, and basically all the belongings that were left of Corporal Morris Slotnick. And from then on, I kind of was on a quest to try and figure out how do you get the Purple Heart back to its rightful owner. I mean, me being the son of an Army veteran, I knew the importance of a Purple Heart, and it had his name on the back. So I spent many years emailing with the Pentagon, the Army, any website I could find to try and locate this gentleman or a relative that we could give the Purple Heart back to, because obviously that's the right thing to do. I struck out every time until I met a gentleman who introduced me to Purple Hearts Reunited out of Vermont. And in 3 days' time, they have a much better database than I had ever come across. They found Jennifer. And so we were off to the races then to try and figure out how to properly give it back, because there's a lot of things that go along with it. So I think what I want to do is I want to read from the first person here, because this hits home to me. And this is a full circle. I mean, this is 11 years in the making to get to this point. So it's closure for me, but I think it's not necessarily for Jennifer back there, who will be up in a minute. My name is Corporal Morris Slotnick. I was born on April 19th, 1920 in Philadelphia to Abraham and Jenny Slotnick. I had 4 sisters, Rose, Bessie, Miriam, and Edith. I enlisted in the United States Army on April 1st, 1942, and was assigned to a medical detachment as a dental assistant in the 6th Armored Division. On November 20th, 1944, in France, on a road near the front line, my captain and I took cover in a ditch from incoming shell fire. Minutes after taking cover, I was hit by a piece of an exploding shell. I was killed instantly. I was not married, nor did I have any children. I am grateful to have my great niece, Jennifer, here to bring my medal and my belongings to Temple Shalom. Thank you.